control this room. But this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom, and you will answer my questions. And stop. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Yes or no?
See, when you tell one lie, you got to remember the 100 lies that you told to cover that lie up.
That wasn't no lie.
Be quiet and
Over time. Right now, we've lied several times.
All right.
Actually, Miss Martinelli, you are outrageous.
Right.
You sound like a fool.
I don't, because I know what I'm saying.
Are you trying to sound like a fool? You sound like a fool.
I'm trying to sound what it is.
You sound like a fool.
That's your opinion,
No,
not mine.
my opinion's the...
Hello, everyone. Welcome. So I just came from Susie's on a dreadful Eli restream. I mean, I'll admit it was better than the birthday stream. I'll tell you that. So I'll give props to Eli for that. So, hey, 71. Well, it was nothing special, 71. It was nothing really special. We were over at Jamie's, watching him take his walk, and he was like, triggered. And I was like, get a grip, Eli. Just because, if people stop restreaming the cock, doesn't mean that his views are going to go up. It doesn't mean that he's going to make money. You know, it's anyway. The most I make is like 35 cents. I think the most I'll probably make is maybe $1 if I'm lucky. If I had like 1,000 views or something on it. So he wants to make so if he made money on ad revenue alone, if he did it like several times a week, he'd probably come up with $25 if he was lucky. So he thinks, oh, let's bully people to get them to stop restreaming me. I'll get peanuts from ad revenue. Well, he continues to ban people in his chat and treat them like shit when they decide to buy a membership. Is $4.99 to watch crap. To watch this shit content, you know? And then he bans them. How many people did he ban tonight? I lost count. Yeah, he probably won't even cover a bottle for her. You know, it's ridiculous. So I didn't come online tonight to critique the cock. I've seen a few things on here that really concern me. So the first thing I seen was Be Good. She wants to open up her damn flappy gums. All right. So we're going to put her up on the screen first. All right. So Be Good. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All right. I went through I saw a few of your community posts, and it's like, you really have gotten bad. I thought you would have known better. So we're gonna put your latest bullshit up on the screen. All right. All right. So here we go. So the first line is, well, this is about as clear as mud. All right. And she's laughing. Okay. And then she goes on and on about, heard there was a panel bashing Noodle just recently, returning the favor and playing that clip of Sally Ann when she had her breakdown. Sally Ann can make fun of Noodle's mental health struggles, make up rumors by showing pictures of what Sally Ann thought was evidence of Noodle's breakdown. That's all okay, folks. Bad Noodle for doing the same thing that was done to her by Sally Ann. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. But look at the first line. Wow, this is about as clear as mud. All right. And she laughs. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Here we go down. Now she's bringing Lycan into this. All right. So let's go down with the photo. Did you know it was it is racist to call black people mud? Be good by posting a photo like this. So you type your first line, you post a little visual aid, and you think you're funny. Now, if this wasn't what you meant, all right, be good. But it sure looks like it to me that you're attacking someone due to their race. You think it's funny. So here we go. And here you are wishing happy Pride. Okay, that's good. Now you're getting involved in CJ's bullshit. Be good. Now you're going after Marie 21 because she has an opinion. And now you're bringing up the fight between CJ and Marie because you probably have nothing better else to do. You have nothing better to do with your time. So then 2 hours later, 2 hours ago, you're taking a break. Be good. What's wrong? You can't take the heat. Be good. You can't take the heat? Then shut up. Be good. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. Damn. So now we're going to get to person 2. All right. That I came on here to critique real quick. And that is Noodle Mash. All right. And her arch nemesis, Monica. All right. So we're going to go over there real quick. And all right. So we're just going to put this up on the screen real quick. Thought I had it up, but no. So here we go. So now she's attacking darling Nikki because guess what? She has an opinion too. All right. So she's saying, hey, darling Nikki, I have a natural slight lisp from having no top teeth. I mocked Robbie for being a moron, not for being gay. Him being gay just means he's a moron. That happens to be gay instead of straight. Nice try, though. I suggest you stay in the hotel lobby doing what you do with the magazine. As the song states, I have the feeling that's all you're proficient at. If you know, you know. Now that sounds very homophobic, Noodle. I thought you were better than this, than to make community posts like this. But I guess I was wrong. All right. I guess I was wrong. So now you're gay bashing people. And then crying that you have no top teeth. So you're saying that you mocked Robbie for being a moron, not for being gay. Him being gay just means he's a moron. So you're contradicting yourself in your own statement, Noodle. Damn. So let's go down the list, shall we? So this is 9 hours ago. So here we go. I'm not going to, I didn't take a screenshot to blurt this out, and I'm going to explain why. All right. So based on how Extinctube, Monica, I'm not going to say the last name, acts here on YouTube and what she's told us about her life, I have a few opinions. The following is all my opinion. I am not any kind of expert on anything. This is just my opinion based on what I have looked up online. Monica shows many behavioral traits of a sociopath, not necessarily a violent one, though who really knows? She has made comments in the past that her mother was not a good mother. That could be true, obvious, I wouldn't know. But there's a special aspect to that. Narcissistic people and people that show psychopathic traits tend to not like being told no or not having people feed into their sense of grandeur. It's a possibility that she considers abusive or traumatic issues with her mother was really just her mother setting boundaries as a parent. Or maybe her mother was a monster. Who knows what the truth is? So now she goes on and on. All right. But does anyone in chat see what the problem with this post is? It's not just an opinion. All right. Do you see someone's full name being typed in post? So I thought, Noodle, that we didn't dox people. We didn't give full names. Now, we all knew her name was Monica. We left it at that. I call her Monica myself. But I knew her last name only for the only reason I knew that, because there was a sock account going around posing to be her. All right. So you had to tell somebody, Noodle, what her surname was. And her husband's name, because there was one going around with her husband. So I noticed that, and it got banned. Okay? Now, Monica, I'm just going to say this, all right? I can care less. If you want to make a community post after community post saying, oh, she doxed me, Noodle Mash doxed me. And how many times have you doxed Noodle here? All right. You posted pictures of her apartment complex. How many times already? And kept it going, kept this little fight of yours going. So I don't want to cry. I don't want to hear you cry foul. I don't give a shit. I'm just pointing out that, hey, Noodle Mash doxes people too. When she's had enough. She said she'd never do this, but I'm like, my jaw dropped this afternoon and says, whoa. Hey, Missy K. Yeah, she doxed her. Absolutely. And this isn't all. Okay. So let's go down. So we all seen this over at Darling Nikki's last night. Here's a mockery of Marie 21 degrading her looks. And Noodle, I stuck up for you last year when X was altering your photos and making fun of your disabilities. But I see you here doing the same thing to other people. All right. So what's up with that? So here we go. Here's Monica going back and forth. Monica's lying. She's always been proved to be a liar, all right? But you see, Monica calls her noodle trash. She's going to pay the piper in ways she could never even imagine. And not just her, but her kids and grandkids. So, Monica, you're actually threatening Noodle Mash and her family? What is wrong with you? All right? So you're not just sitting there giving your opinion on this platform. All right? You're just sitting there, all right, making threats and doing Ronald McDonald. It's getting to the point, and even Mrs. Portland said for you to leave her alone. So here we go. Here's something for everyone. So she's saying, if your parents aren't accepting your identity, I'm your mom now. Drink some water, take your meds, make sure you eat. I love you. Well, apparently she's not accepting of Robbie's sexuality, because guess what? He doesn't agree with her. So unless you agree with her, she's going to attack your sexuality. She's going to attack this. She's even going to alter your images. Damn, Noodle. Oh, here's another Monica post. Happy Pride Month to Extinct Tube. Who cares? So now she starts to cry and complain about Scarlett. So she spent 2 hours talking about Queen of the Clowns, Scarlett. Damn. Hey, FL University. Yeah, I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed that some of the behavior I'm seeing here. So apparently, Noodle, this is the story I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but the rumor has it that Noodle got upset because Jamie was being disrespectful of Jax. All right. And his biological gender crap. So she got mad and decided to go support CJ. And yeah, it is a madhouse. It is becoming a madhouse. And people who I thought were halfway decent human beings are acting this way. This is just mind-boggling. Yeah, 71. So apparently she got a little upset and flew the coop. But at the same time, I was like, I wish you well, Noodle, you know. And then she started dragging Jamie on her stream and started letting haters in there. And I said, I'm not going to be in a chat with haters. You know. So here we go. 2 days ago. So here's her continuing her fight with Monica. Since you yourself has deemed that if something is on Facebook, it's fair game. Clean up your garden, Extinct Tube. And why does it look like you have a torture shed in your backyard? What the fuck? So here we go. This is Monica's garden in Denmark, apparently. And this came from her Facebook. So let's take a look here. Doesn't look too nice. It's okay, you know, it's okay, what a shed, you know, it looks like it's no big deal. So now she's playing now she's playing recorded phone calls. So this is what I've been reading for the last few days, ladies, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's kind of getting annoying. So this is what has been coming in my feed. And I've been seeing things like this. Okay? So I'm just gonna show real quick. Something. All right. The perfect response. All right. Okay. And this comes from oh, hey, disabled but deadly. So, darling Nikki said it. You're far too old, throwing child temper tantrums every day. You're an adult. Act like one. So, and so let's talk about Eli for a few minutes before we go. Disabled but deadly. That stream, that Eli's members only stream, was when I went over to Susie's because she was streaming it too. It was kind of in a way cringe, but not as bad as the birthday stream. The birthday stream was just get me out of here. I'm grateful to be single. You know, it's like if anyone did that, did the things he did on my birthday, he would be out the door the next day. Just saying. You know, it was like, ew. Do I have to continue watching this? You know, but I was just keeping the chat up for Jamie. Jamie was restreaming it, and it was like, ew. You call this entertainment? And then you had Eli treating his girlfriend like a child. And today you had Eli taking his walk, not taking any responsibility whatsoever for his actions, as usual. Yeah, that birthday stream was nasty. I mean, nasty. But today it was like, today during his walk, he was like, it's all your fault, Jamie. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. I says, and I'm like thinking, what? I says, if people actually liked you, they would be over on your channel watching, not Jamie's. But they wouldn't be over on my Rumble watching. They wouldn't be over on your channel, Disabled But Deadly, watching. They wouldn't be over at Susie's watching. Eli has just a few people that just hate Jamie. That's it. All he's doing is capitalizing on the Jamie hate, and that's all he has. Otherwise, his numbers would be below 20. He'd be lucky if he caught 20 in his chat on a good day. And he sits there yelling and screaming like he's having a shouting match on his little walk. And it's like, yeah, I enjoyed Jamie's lives too. It's yeah, and Dawn still got upset. And Dawn still got upset. She started crying. And for that question, does anyone on here take accountability for their own actions? Seems like they play the blame game. Well, if I do something, I'll at least admit it. If I'm sorry for it or not. Sometimes I'm sorry for something, sometimes I'm not. But at least I'll sit there and say, okay, I did this. At least I'll sit there and say, okay, I did this. And if I hurt someone that I didn't mean to, I'm going to apologize. But here's the thing. I'm trying to be fair here. And I'm not thrilled with a few people's behavior. Besides Eli. Hey, Wendy. I'm not particularly thrilled, so it's... Yeah, he never takes any accountability. He never takes any accountability. It's always someone else's fault. It's never Eli's fault. He never admits to any wrong. So it's actually everyone else's fault that so he thinks he's a doctor and he can go around and treat people for illnesses. He thinks he can just look up things online. Well, I will give him this, though. Some doctors will say, okay, depending on the seizure type, they will say you don't have to go to the emergency room each and every time. However, the doctor will give you instructions, different sets of instructions, saying, okay, afterwards, make sure they're hydrated. You get what I'm saying? But did you see Eli afterwards taking care of Dawn, being attentive to Dawn? No. No, he was outside, just looking in, every so often. And then when he got a super chat from CJ, he says, "Oh, honey, we got $20. We got a $20 super chat." So what did that tell us? He was taking advantage of the situation to make some money. Like the sad son of a bitch that he is. Now, if he was actually concerned about Dawn, he would actually be in the room with her. And like I say, okay, make sure you get hydrated, honey. Make sure you do this, doctor's orders. He would at least call the doctor up. He would at least call the neurologist up and say, "Oh, my girlfriend had a seizure. Do you want to see? Do you want to see Dawn, or do you want to make an appointment?" You get what I'm saying? So he sits there and waits days, probably, just yeah, he was sad fishing for cash, for fuck's sakes. No, Dawn's not his wife either. Dawn is not his wife, it's his girlfriend. Oh, it's okay. Go FL University. So there are different types of seizures, wise. If it's the real bad ones, I think the petite mal, you have to usually doctors want you to go to the emergency room. It depends on which ones you got. And then there's the partial seizures, which aren't as bad, but some patients can have either or. They can have both of them. There are like 3 or 4 different seizure types. So what we saw on that stream was sad fishing for cash. Forgive my French. It was disgusting. So we see CJ and a few others. I think Be Good was there, and he actually got a few super chats. Now, and then he opens up the door and says, "Oh, honey, we got another super chat." He was exploiting his girlfriend for cash. Yeah. And then you see and then you see on the members only streams that she gets pissed. Now, I'm gonna respond to another video Noodle Mash did about Jamie's girlfriend. All right. Did anyone watch that video where Noodle was mocking Jamie for his girlfriend? Hey, Tracy. Did anybody watch that? Okay. 71, you watched that? You saw that? All right. So the video went, okay, Jamie does yoga with an imaginary girlfriend and does this with an imaginary girlfriend and then does that with imaginary girlfriend. What fucking business is it of Noodle Mashes or anyone else's in this community? Whose business is it? At least I'm gonna say this. I have mad respect for Jamie in this regard. All right. Jamie is not sitting there exploiting his girlfriend or whoever it is for cash. Jamie's been around the block. All right. He had several online girlfriends on here. He knows how the haters operate. Do you think he's gonna subject someone that he met offline or to this online harassment campaign? He doesn't owe us a damn explanation for anything. Thank you. Hell no. Hell fucking no. So I don't blame him for not talking about his girl. So if anyone so if anyone's saying, oh, we haven't heard, we don't know what the girl's name, we don't know anything about her, that's all your fault, haters. You want to sit there and pick it apart, and you want someone to harass? So you're mad because you have no one to harass on here? Fuck you, haters. I'm just gonna say that right here, right now. Hey, Mustang Sally. Well, I'm just gonna say this, Mustang Sally. I wasn't laughing, all right? And I'm going to say this, Mustang Sally. I don't agree with everything Noodle's been doing either. All right? It goes both ways. She's been going at Darling Nikki. She has a totally different opinion. She got her information by watching Noodle. Nobody else. And she's entitled to her opinion, if anyone agrees with her or not. All right? Save Robbie is entitled to his opinion. Okay, this is YouTube. All right? We're entitled to our opinions. But what we're not entitled to do is sit there and be vicious little liars on here. Okay? And I'm not claiming, Mustang Sally, that Jamie's innocent. He's not. I'm not innocent. Okay? I'm the first to admit it. Do I sit there and respond the best way sometimes? No. Okay, Sally. But at least you know how to come in and be respectful about giving your opinion. You know, but the point I'm trying to make is this, all right? Someone has their opinion, all right? And then someone goes after them because they don't agree with it. That's when I have a problem, all right? That's when I have a real problem with it, because I seen Marie 21 gone after. I've seen Scarlett gone after. This is about the third or fourth person I've seen gone after because they have an opinion that's not popular on this platform. So I'm trying to be objective here, and I'm listening to both sides of the story. But I don't like what's coming off of Noodle's community wall either. And I'll say this: I'm not sitting here defending Mrs. Portland on everything she does either. I don't want to see her, what do you call it, going nuts. Either I want Mrs. Portland to behave herself and leave Noodle Mash alone. And at least try, hey, Navigator, and at least try to become a productive member of this community. But I know some people are kind of skeptical of it. I am too, in a way, but okay. Maybe it's wishful thinking on my part, but okay, Mustang Sally. But at least if someone doesn't agree, at least respect, at least agree to disagree. Yeah, I see that. I see where you're coming from, Mustang Sally, Of course. You hope she doesn't do something, and then you find out she did do something, It's kind of disappointing sometimes, You're hoping that she shapes her act up, but you find out that she but here's yeah, Mustang Sally, you can only wash, rinse, and repeat so many times before it becomes old. Yeah, but the thing with Noodle Mash is I'm starting to notice that she's starting to do the same thing. Thank you, Mustang Sally. But at the same time, I'm trying to be objective with this and saying, wait a minute. Noodle Mash is not always the problem. But if I have a problem with it, I'm gonna come live and say something. It's and Mustang Sally, I have no problem dishing it to Mrs. Portland as well. It's a two-way street here. I will stick it to Eli. So does anyone have any questions before I go tonight? I was gonna end like 10 minutes ago, but I got a little distracted. So does anyone have any questions or concerns? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Navigator. She can be. She could be a real asshole. Oh, you're welcome, Mustang Sally. This is not an echo chamber. This channel is not an echo chamber. No matter contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an echo chamber. As long as you come in here and give your opinion respectfully, and you respect other people's opinions, we're good. You know, it's just when trolls come in here and yeah, Wendy, I hear you. I hear you. So, all right, everyone. I'm gonna see what's on the tubes or on TV, and I'm gonna hit the road. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.